Alright, we are back, and Minnow has been replaced by Tucker Rat. What's up, Tucker?
Yo, what's up? That's me.
Tucker Rat actually knows stuff about Pokemon Platinum, unlike me and Minnow, so...
Fun fact, it's been about 4 years since my PV. Which is...
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Has it been that long already?
It has, and time has flown by. It really has.
Yeah.
I have not even touched Platinum since my PV, basically. Not in like a competitive sense, not for glitchless. And not any other main category. Maybe I played like Baton Pass a little bit. That's
probably
my last
yeah.
time playing Plat.
I think I remember some Baton Pass races.
Those are fun. Those are fun. I actually considered like learning some manips for those because like that would actually really help the category a lot.
It'll be fire.
It's kind of against the spirit of that. Anyways, that's a little distracting. No, dude. Immediately.
Oh my god.
Crafted as hits the walker on the way
down.
Coronet.
Yeah, he didn't manage to get a down input in time.
Yeah, he was going for some fast cycle there, which involves like...
Yeah, so the fast cycle is if you go to low gear on the last turn to the left, it's a safe check on the hiker.
Yeah,
if you
but he went a little far on the walker path, so didn't even get to the spinner before he hit an optional. You just have to be really precise with, you know, the ranges, the visions here. So that's okay. That was a little weird because he was turn framing as the hiker looked away, so less of a window to react to that. Jury is out on if that was safe or not. I would assume it's on the edge. I actually don't know myself. It's been
I couldn't tell. I think it is
interesting. Be surprised if it was unsafe.
Yeah, there have been some. Actually, March, I noticed you. I think I can't remember. So I noticed, and it was for just a second, so I don't know if I hallucinated, but I think on the very last spinner on the water route right before Victory Road.
Yeah, I actually went into him.
Yeah, you paused on the tile. I was like, oh no.
I couldn't tell where he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's nice when you do that, and then you're just like, okay, well, I get to just keep going, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think Diamond Pearl Platinum, the bike, allows for a lot of technical movement because of the gears. Crafted just tried to go for another spinner setup where you need to take 2 extra steps. And while he was doing the left-right, he got a missed return frame, which is where you accidentally lose your acceleration. So that broke the setup. Just had to pass normally. Picking up the safe revival herb. Normally don't do that on PB attempts.
I think you probably would if you have none for Cynthia.
I'm not sure his revive count right now. Normally you do get a few.
I think he has 1 right now, but he wants to have 1 for Staraptor in the league, and then also 1 for Cynthia, so he pick up another.
Yeah, Cynthia, there's a version of the fight where you die to, like,
I mean, you can either miss the rain, or you blitz.
There's also a version where, like, you just let Bidoof die. You don't need to, revive, but that can backfire if you get, like, crit on Spiritomb, and you don't have the HP to live an extreme speed after switching in again. Staraptor is I can't remember. Is Victory Road Staraptor?
No, the rival, the final rival, league rival.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess it's like you give it a setup turn and you crit and kill.
No, you go for Fire Blast.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, the Fire Blast, if you miss that, you die. So, yeah, that's... I always was so scared of missing that one. It's because, like, end of the run, you kind of have to hit it. One of the few Fire Blasts that are like that in the run.
Yeah, the mandatory Fire Blast are the two rival, I think.
Yeah, the Candlelit rival, I believe, is the other.
Yeah, both
which
rivals.
is passed currently. Missing Fire Blast on like MMJ is bad. There's a Fire Blast on Cyrus that isn't so bad to miss, I believe. Or is there even a Fire Blast on there?
You can miss. It's fine.
Yeah, you can miss one on Cyrus pretty easily, but it's fine. I think you just like get something out of it, Blaze. And...
Cyrus is actually not a great fight for Empoleon, despite Empoleon being a water starter. So there are two threads that you can use on Cyrus 3. One fight is where you act special on Houndoom, just give it chances to burn you. It knows both Hypnosis and Fire, and Flamethrower. So
Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp and Flamethrower. Sorry about that. The other version is like you serve Houndoom right away, and then but you will give Gyarados 2 chances to crit you. Yeah. So the strat I went for is I serve Houndoom right away, and then I serve Gyarados, and then I potion to let it deliberately hit me into Torrent and kill it. And the Surf plus Torrent Surf is actually a range. It's a 250 in 256.
That's very likely.
Yeah.
Is like
which
one do you think is like better on average, the Gyarados one because of Will-O-Wisp?
Yeah, in my opinion it is. You also, I mean, doing this strat also allow you to skip picking up Full Restore.
Oh, okay, yeah. That seems good. Is Will-O-Wisp miss like the God Fight? Or is it even that good? Because you want damage.
It will be God Fight, yes.
Yeah, okay. So the Houndoom setup is like it could be really good or really bad.
Houndoom is really a
somewhere in the middle.
But if you want to do the Gyarados setup strat, you also have to delay the candy. This will cost an extra menu, and you have to learn a move in the fight instead of outside of the fight. But it also eliminates the 14 and 16 go-back ranges on MJ double.
It's pretty cool. That's like a... might be like a player preference kind of thing, but
yeah, I think the speed
when we
is
sort of
very
make these routes, it's like we all sort of eventually settle on one thing, and then like kind of forget that alternates exist.
I used to set up on Houndoom, then there was 1 week, so I think that was 3 months ago. I did 1 week of Platinum attempts. I got 4 runs to Cyrus 3, and I got burned on all 4 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I have to assume that it prefers to play Will-O-Wisp.
Wisp is just 50-50 compared to Flamethrower. Yeah.
That's unlucky. Will-O-Wisp is 75% accurate in this generation. It can miss pretty often.
I even got a triple burn once.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I literally just lost that fight because I did not have any status healing item.
Yeah. Minnow and I were sort of discussing the main scary parts of Empoleon, and for the most part you're chilling, but sometimes Cyrus burns can really screw you over.
Yeah, I would say the scariest thing Empoleon really have in the late game is actually Candace because of Snowclaw.
Yeah, I have to agree there. the other places where you
Outside of
can get crit, like Cyrus and I guess you can die to like some of the Crobat fights and Lucian, places like
the
that.
Lucian is the only guy in E4 that really kills you if you get crit by Dream Punch.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's there's I believe his name is Dalton. Ace Trainer Dalton in Snow. He has an Electabuzz, so he has both Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt. A crit Thunderbolt would kill you along with the Snow damage. If you get Thunderbolt into paralyzed into fully paralyzed, you also die. Obviously, he can also troll you with Thunder Wave, fully paralyzed. Generally speaking, it's a 50-50 between Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt because he already outspeed you.
Yeah. So Crafted was on M&J, and it seems like he got a pretty decent fight, decent fight so far, hitting Fire Blast on it's got the action you with this, right?
Yeah.
The latest route update, not minute wise, but like run wise, includes extra rare candy, so you can Flare Blitz instead of Fire Blasting more things. I think Golbat was one of them. But reaching level 60 gives you that. But yeah, to this point, I have to ask for like the event so far. How many runners have made it to Infernape, and how many have made it to Empoleon?
I think 2 have made to Infernape, and 2 have made it to Empoleon. So it's actually pretty decent split
Nice.
against each other.
It's Ruventus and you.
Yeah, me and Rubenus had
Empoleon.
Empoleon.
Let's go ahead and run Dino. Fantina.
Yeah.
And Woodland and Crafted.
Yeah, had Infernape.
What happened to Woodlands?
Woodland
died to Rage Rebel, and he ran out of revives.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he missed Fire Blast on Star Raptor.
Yeah.
But one can say Fire Blast isn't that reliable of a move.
No, it's not. In Platinum, though, there's like 8 Fire Blasts, I want to say, in the run. That like you always have to go for. It's a lot less than Diamond and Pearl, which is like
Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
More punishing in this game though, I think, because Diamond and Pearl has random AI, and this game has good AI. Any trainers.
My record of Fire Blast is I hit 26 Fire Blasts in a row in Heart Gold for Silver.
Also, Fire Blast game and any percent Fire Blast, right? Well, I guess not.
Oh, we actually made some decent improvement to record route.
Yeah, I did hear like the red minutes are different.
Yeah.
As a result, the route needs less items to make it work.
Yeah, the red manip is also much more consistent, but yeah, that's a different story.
I had another question about manips, since you're pretty much the guy who's made them all. So, I mean, everybody here probably uses the updated manip paths, right?
I think so.
Like the ones where the extended goes to Floroma Mart instead of Warburg?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I think that's
Crafted
probably the
learned it
biggest
last
difference.
night.
Yeah, I haven't seen Crafted do runs in a minute now, so he had to...
Yeah, it's actually
Either
he's
use
been
old
playing
route or
pretty
late.
well.
Yeah, it's probably... He's a good runner.
Minnow told me that last night at like 12 a.m. he couldn't find his platinum cartridge. So he had to go to his mom's house and like search for it.
Oh, that's
in
right.
his parents' house. But he
Old-
ended up
old
finding it,
life.
obviously. So
He left it behind in his old life.
yeah,
And then when Barrier Blitz was happening, he was like, I have to come back. Put on the suit again.
yeah. Put on the super suit.
Yeah. We could talk about the runners that actually opted in to play. Um, I guess relative to the leaderboard right now,
Yeah, Worcester did not play because of time zone was really bad for him.
yeah, he's Australian and
Selen dropped out because I think he has other things set up for the week.
yeah. Maybe if you're like not really in the zone, already playing Platinum, it can be tough. It is a Gen 4 game and requires a long manipulation and such.
Yeah, and P-Pop early game is pretty draining.
Yeah, even learning, like relearning just for a weekend, it can be like a really big hassle. There's a lot of pressure when you're doing manips for an hour plus. So, yeah, that part.
It definitely has like higher pressure on Chimchar Runner because they have to get B-Barrel.
Yeah, you really
guess
want to
they
make it
don't
to
have to.
B-Barrel. For Piplup, you can like sort of just drop it. It's
At
like
Eternal.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much you gain with Piplup as long as you like have Pokerus and or cruising. I mean, I'm sure people will like have the repel route set up so that like you don't get repels for the case where you drop manip early. Maybe
Yeah,
they do
if
that
you
in the event.
manip past Eternal Forest, you don't need any extra repel.
Yeah. But the way that at least Gen 4 runners go, like a lot of times we kind of push ourselves to, at least in like events, to almost match what you do in PB attempts. So
Yeah.
it's on the riskier side of things and not preparing for worse off scenarios.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
you
it's
do
also
just
one
kind of
thing
have
in
to
Gen 4 is
reset.
like difficult to justify saving for a risky fight.
Yeah, like buying extra repels would probably like cut out some healing and is also just like riskier in some fights, especially for Piplup,
Yeah.
where you know one of the best turns that you can have is like using a potion. So
Well, fun fact, you actually only buy 2 repel in P-Plop Rock.
yeah, that sounds
In
like
Corona.
a rough time.
We used to buy 4 repel, which makes it a lot safer. Like you can drop manipulation immediately and still be fine, but dropping like repel count to 2 allow us to get an extra super potion, and we just decided that the extra super potion is way more valuable.
Yeah, the
So
bigger heals are.
unfortunately, repel has to take the cut.
Crap, that kind of flubbing here a little bit in Distortion World. Seen a few strange rocks. Distortion World's kind of like a. I kind of wish it were a cutscene instead.
Yeah.
It's just.
Distortion World is pretty sleeper of the place.
Yeah,
It's actually one of the
Everyone
more
gets it.
demotivating factors for me compared to like running Diamond or Pearl. Or Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, Diamond Pro, you just go to Spear Pill and then you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
It would be more fun if Distortion World was like something you had to practice or like, you know, anything. But it's just sort of like,
It's once you get it down, you're like not really.
yeah.
It's
You can
it's
kind of
just
be
a
worried
long
about it.
navigation.
Like you can like definitely get a little disoriented when you're like upside down and stuff. But nah, I wouldn't practice it really.
Right.
Yeah, it's also pretty intuitive actually, despite not looking that way.
Yeah, it isn't really as bad as it looks if you're dreading it. Hopefully nobody in this event messes up a strength puzzle, because that will cook your run.
That will cook you for life.
It'll scar you.
Yeah.
I've probably done it on like a run that I don't care about anymore.
Which
But,
puzzle?
like, I was like, okay, fine, it's just a reset. The strength puzzle.
Does it like pushing a rock into the wrong place?
Yeah, or like you push a rock into a place where you can't push it anymore. Like if you pushed one of these rocks into like the wrong hole, then you have to do all
Yeah,
three
yeah,
over again and push the rocks down again.
Yeah, I think Bouncy did that once.
Yeah. Like, you have to risk it on one of these. Like, you have to like go right up and then left into the rock, but like if you go like up too early, then you'll push it into the wrong hole. So, right here. Well, I guess this one was alright. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, looks like we only have the Chimchar runners going right now.
Yeah.
So I think both Rubentas and Skull went for dinner.
Yeah, they're European. I will mention, I guess, that like maybe 2 years ago, if an event were to happen like this, I probably would have picked a Chimchar runner to come out on top. But nowadays, I definitely feel like Piplup will.
Piplup has grown a lot, for sure. Just making the early game more consistent helps some.
Yeah.
And
we just got word that Rubentis is going to do runs right now.
Rubentas is one of the newer ones to Platinum Glitchless category. He is actually a veteran in the glitch category.
Yeah, he is on record with back when the route was with Gold plus Tentacle. So he's good at the game. He picked up the category for the event. Yeah, so definitely capable of getting a good time. It's just that sometimes when you pay Piplup, you just like go however long without getting a PB because you just can't get out of the hard section that is the early game.
Actually, last time it took me 1 week to get 338. I thought that was pretty fast.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fast. You can't just get like one of your early runs complete. It's always been a thing about like how many chances you have to get a good run. Like Chimchar has more chances because it'll not die in early game as much. And Piplup is just
It really
decent
depends on your goal or your goal time.
Yeah, Piplup has way higher ceiling. I don't think Chimchar can even reach like where world record is at right now.
Yeah.
Low 335.
I actually didn't realize that the Piplup world record was, well, that the world record period was 335.01. Like, it's basically a
Yeah, and that's with
334.
the spinner, by the way.
I would be shocked if a 335 happened with Chimchar.
Did you say that was with a
I think
spinner?
it's actually capable.
Yeah, the 335.003 is with a spinner.
Oh my god. Which one was it? Just like a.
It's the same one that Rubentus died to.
Oh, okay.
Actually, is it a spinner or is it the rotator?
It's a walker. It's a walker.
The
Yeah.
tornado guy on below Veilstone.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember this. Worcester went for like a crazy fast movement cycle that I haven't seen before he did it.
Well,
like,
that
it's
movement
basically just going
cycle is
fast.
like frame perfect, basically.
Yeah, you just can't bonk. And you can't, like... It's all fast gear.
If you
can't
bonk, you can give it up, but he bonked at the absolute worst time.
Oh yeah, I guess you can bonk it and just stay in the safe point. Yeah.
Yeah, but he bonked, like, he did not have time to react to the fact that he bonked.
Yeah, I think that if you're going for it, then it's like you're never really going to be able to react to that.
Yeah, but if you bonk early, you can just call back.
Bonk early, bonk late, it's all just like, it's still a bonk. It happens so fast. You can't react realistically. That's what happened to Worcester. I can't remember if Dexy's run is Chimp. Okay, it is Chimchar. I thought he had done Piplup and maybe PB with it, but that was actually...
I think he played Piplup for like maybe 2 months, but he could not get a run going.
Yeah, and he just gave it up. He's still second. He actually did that in Japanese. He had a Chimchar PB and then he beat it with Piplup by about a minute. That was a couple years ago now. He said he'd beat it again with Chimchar because, you know, he likes Chimchar. And he was doing Piplup more so just to, like, to do it.
Chimchar definitely has a more consistent early game.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Crafted going to the Electric Gym section, Sunny Shore.
It's actually a little crazy to think about that. After you get to Sunny Shore, the run still lasts for another 40 minutes.
There's a lot of trainers in Victory Road.
Yeah. In some of the games, the Victory Road just basically don't really have people that you need to fight.
Yeah, like 3 to 5 trainers. In this Victory Road, it's like...
Yeah,
Nah.
and in HCSS there's only one.
Yeah, no trainers at all except for Rival. Not a great section for either Chimchar or Piplup, but I think it's better for Piplup probably, because with
You mean
Chimchar there's
Sunny
3
Shore?
Fire Blasts. Yeah, the gym section. There's Fire Blast and
This section is pretty good for Piplup actually. The only risk is if you get fully paralyzed by Thunder Wave on Jolteon and it keeps spamming Charge Beam until it charged up enough that you cannot out-heal it anymore.
yeah, which is
So
why
it's pretty much never going to happen. Or the other is that if you go for a very risky strat, where you use a max elixir on Electivire, you will die if you get crit or if you get paralyzed by Thunder Punch.
yeah, and a lot of
max
that section for Empoleon is like setting up for Torrent, right? In the next section.
Max Elixir strat, yes, is for setting up Torrent.
Okay.
But most of the time, we will just take no Torrent.
How much faster is Torrent if it works?
From my memory, it's about it's about 15 seconds.
Yeah, so I guess it is like a pace dependent strat.
But even if you successfully set up torrent, it is still like 3 of the things that you go for is still range. It's 11 and 16 to actually save the turn.
Oh, well. Didn't know that either. So probably EV, if expected value is like 10 seconds, because 15 times the 11 and 16 is around that much. Is it
Oscar, the guy with a Mantine, is actually one of the more interesting trainer, because there's 3 ways you can fight him. So you have metronome. When you are using metronome instead of tri-specs when you are on this guy, if you went for torrent strat, you can waterfall 3 times and it will guarantee a kill on the last Pokemon. But obviously this will give you like not very effective text. 3 of them will be around 2 seconds of time loss. The second strat will be using strength 3 times. This will make it so the last Pokemon is a 7 and 16 range. The third strat is a little absurd, is that you use 3 rock climb instead. It will guarantee the kill, but rock climb is not exactly accurate.
You know, it doesn't sound like
3
all these strats are very equal. And
hitting 3 rock climb is actually like higher chance than hitting 7 and 16 range at the end.
What is it, 90%? So 72% or is it 85? It's either.
85 or okay, let me think. I think it is 85.
Oh, okay.
So it's about 62%, I believe, to hit 3 rock climb. So it's still a bit better than 7 and 16, and it also doesn't have not very effective tags. So in a way, it is also the top end strat.
Yeah, it is. Funny. None of those moves have issue. Yeah, so it is kind of just like waterfall is the safest. You'll lose 2 seconds.
Well, waterfall is the safest only if you had torrent, which in itself is not safe.
Oh, okay. So you have to choose between strength and rock climb for non-torrent.
So the electric gym, despite you basically are able to one-hit stuff, it's actually not the greatest gym because you either use Fire Blast, which can miss, or you have to use some Flame-O, then they have Static, which can paralyze you.
Yeah. The thing that has static are the Raichus and the Electabuzz.
Electabuzz, yeah. But basically, this entire section is trying to set up your Chimchar to have blades for the victory road.
Yeah, and you can do it perfectly consistently. That spinner took a while. I don't know if we talked about this on stream, but Crafted's pace, when we came back, it was about a 342, I believe.
Yeah, it was like 341 or 342 pace.
Yeah, and then after hitting the walker, it's probably around 343 now.
Yeah.
So we might see him take event first, depending on how the run goes. You might see him fall just behind.
Yep.
He's missed a Fire Blast and he's been paralyzed. Strat here is just go Flame Wheel and kill, because static won't happen. Because he's paralyzed already.
Alright, sorry if I missed anything, I went to get water.
Crafted missed a Fire Blast and got Thunder Wave.
Oh. Okay, so talking about this gym, I also got punished for hitting Spinner earlier because hitting Spinner messed up my EV spread. Made it so that one of the Electabuzz became a range. I missed a range and got crit by Thunderbolt.
My god. gameplay. Yeah. Generation 4, at least Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum are unique in that they manip-pokerus, which none of the other games do in the speedrun. And maxing out your EV cap happens in the glitchless categories of each game, so hitting optionals will affect what you have for the late game, stat-wise.
Yeah. You normally max out your EV around Cyrus 3 in a distortion world.
Let's see. Yeah, whatever you
So
battle
I
last
think
would
I
just like
probably miss
not-
out the special attack on Houndoom. My guess is that.
It has to be something with special attack EVs.
Yeah.
Something around that set.
It must have been like a 15 and 16 as well. Missing that is crazy.
Yeah. Crafted missed another Fire Blast.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
The Sai
Either
Electabuzz not have
40%
Thunderwave?
static or 15% Fire Blast miss is what we're dealing with on every Electabuzz and Raichu.
I thought they gave every Electabuzz Thunderwave, but I guess that one didn't have it.
Could have it, it's just not always going to use it.
I'm pretty sure they have smart AI. The chance for them to use Thunder Wave would be about 95% if that's the case.
85. I thought it was like 81%.
I don't think so. I think they
Like-
have a they encourage the speed reducing move by like a lot more than that.
Then why on Rival 2 am I getting water guns instead of Scarab Face?
Oh, they don't like the rival actually don't have smart AI. It's just different.
Okay. He has an answer for everything. He is smart.
Well, talking about which, I don't know if people know this, but the reason why Chuck AI behaves so strangely in HSS is because normally a gym leader will have 3 AI layers. The first layer would be basic layer, which will prevent trainers from using moves that are not effective. The second layer will be damage prediction layer, which will compare the damage of their move, which will allow them to actually calculate the damage of their moves and compare them. And the third layer is the expert layer, which will consider the effect of the move. So they will not consider the damage, but they will consider the after effect of the move, such as lowering speed, or creating like a reflect. So Chuck, he has basic layer and move effect layer, but he does not have the layer that allow him to calculate damage. So despite knowing what his move does, he does not know how much damage each of his move does.
I bet that's because he uses like Focus Punch, right? Because like, if it did have it, then wouldn't it always try to pick Focus Punch?
No, because the focus punch actually has extra handling that will discourage it. So I think they just literally forgot to give him the middle layer AI.
Okay. I was trying to figure out why that would be the case, but it's just weird then.
Yeah.
Crafted ended the Volkner fight at 44 HP. It seems like good HP. The way that this split works for Infernape is that you're trying to heal to HP like around here to where you can use Flare Blitz in Blaze on certain things in Victory Road and still have HP to live after. So he's probably gonna like use a potion and get to like high 60 HP to be able to do that. Because High Blaze is really good in general. It doesn't seem like he's going to there's always like a strat for like every HP to eventually get to Blaze.
Yeah,
For
you
things that you have to
specifically
flip
want to
it.
be able to use Blaze, Barrier Blitz on Altaria and still survive.
Yeah, because Altaria, with fire and fighting coverage, you have like nothing else. Just use your strongest move, which is a Blaze for Blitz. And it isn't too hard for many HPs because Flare Blitz does recoil, and we know like how much recoil we'll take on like every Pokemon here, so you can heal to a high HP and then use Flare Blitz on things to bring you down to the correct HP. So we have it all mapped out. Obviously, some HPs are better than others because, like, you have to use less potions and do less self-recoil. And this one seems like a pretty good one.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me, but I'll see you guys later. Seems like you guys doing well. Peace, peace.
I also
Have a good one.
believe that Crafted is planning to use an extra candy for Chimchar
Another extra candy.
to eliminate the Garchomp range, I think.
Oh,
We
that's
briefly
15
talked about it when
Steam.
I was still doing runs. I'm not sure if he's still planning to do it.
So he's gonna pick up the rare candy here, I guess. Or not. Okay.
He might have picked up the extra one in Coronet because Chimchar doesn't pick up the Coronet candy.
Oh, yeah, that would be faster. Much faster than this one.
Even if he didn't, the Victory Road one would still be faster.
Yes. Yeah, the water one right there is rather slow, so...
Yeah, so I actually timed the candy. The water one takes about 10 seconds to obtain.
Yeah, it's definitely the slowest by far, because you have to get off and then surf again. It just is slow. Alright, so other runners are running. Yaxo is on work right now. Doesn't seem like too bad of a run. It's like he has the normal amount of HP. Unfortunately, in Glitchless, Chimchar cannot skip trainers before Rourke. You have to be Monferno, basically, because if you teach Chimchar HM, then it will absolutely suck later on in the run. And HM's like Rock Smash are the way that you beat Rourke without...
Me and Crafted actually was theorizing trying to do the fight like without the Rock Smash, like as a Chimchar. But it will be pretty difficult.
I assume it died pretty early, the fucking idea.
It's actually possible, but you will have to crit burn Cranidos twice.
Yeah, you have to get a lot of burns and crits, which I imagine is not very easy and also much slower than Rock Smash. Defense
Well,
drops
now
and
that
such.
I wrote a battle engine, it will be possible to bot it basically. Just haven't really got to the bottom of it.
In any percent where you are able to do all that, it saves what, like 1 or 2
Saves
minutes?
about 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes not fighting all the trainers to evolve into Monferno like we did before. It's very fast. It's just a battle minute save and quit.
Yeah, but it also makes a few fights way more risky.
Yeah, which ultimately for Chimchar is something you're willing to sacrifice, willing to risk.
Yeah, so you will not have Flame Wall for the entire Pachirisu fight.
It's kind of like the risk that Piplup runners do now, where they have to kill all the bugs to get Bubble Beam.
In a way, Chimchar is more risky on that fight because you can, like with Piplup, you can always heal up if you have plentiful healing item, because they cannot 2-hit you. Like even if both Pachirisu and Beautifly attack you, you can still survive. You can still survive 2 rounds of damage, which in a way makes it like safer, but doesn't really make it fast.
No, because like if you're caught in a heal loop, then you're definitely gonna get paralyzed eventually by Spark if it attacks you. It's just like gets much worse if you can't. If you get fully parried.
Yeah, but with low experience route, the problem is it's already pretty difficult to find a good Chimchar, along with all the other requirements. And if your Chimchar doesn't have more than 20 in special defense, you get cleanly 2-hit by the Beautifly.
I haven't considered that, but yeah, Beautifly is scary to give a turn. So you just kind of.
Beautifly is really scary for Chimchar, especially that you cannot kill it in 1 hit unless you have Blades.
Yeah. Getting paralyzed just completely kills your pace. Because you have to like heal up, and then it's just awful.
I don't know if you saw, we also theorized like a metronome route for Chimchar as well. That's like a little bit faster than what we are doing right now.
Oh, how good is it in practice? I mean, I guess nobody's done it.
It's really hard to find a seed that meet all the requirement. What's the problem?
It'd be cool to see that. Alright, Yaxo's doing Fashion Case Extended at the moment. Looks like he got it.
Yep.
Yeah, basically
this
just
Fashion Case is actually made pretty recent.
Oh really? How recent?
Let me check. It's made September last year.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like I remember that.
Well, it's a different Fashion Case compared to my Chimchar PB actually. Because I've heard complaints that my old Fashion Case was too difficult, so I helped them find a new one.
I have found that some of your minute movements are sometimes difficult, yeah.
Really?
Well, not to the point where like I don't want to do them, but it's difficult in necessity.
Not worstly difficult.
Nope, not stopping in the middle of our minutes and waiting and going. It looks like Yaxo has died to Stunky, no.
Oh. He died even with burn. Wow. What was his HP?
You know, I probably should have been paying more attention.
The Stunky actually has random AI, so sometimes even if you die to all of its moves, runners still prefer to keep Blades and go in and risk it. I believe it has Poison Gas.
Poison Gas, Screech, Fury Swipes, and not sure.
Great. Anyway, no. Poison gas Screech. Oh, focus energy.
Yeah, focus energy. Very sweet.
Yep. So if you go in assuming you are dead to any damage, your chance to survive is about 70%.
Yeah, I do remember that familiar number. I would just go in.
Yeah, so the problem is Blade is absolutely worth the risk of 30% to die.
Yeah, I would, losing Blaze is like because there's a ton of Zubats in that section that you want Blaze for.
Yeah, Blade saves about 15 seconds for that section,
Yeah.
which is a huge amount.
30 minutes in, like it's like a reset that you're prepared for. 35-ish minutes.
So upcoming will be one of the scariest fight for Chimchar in Crafted's run. It will be the League rival, which leads with a Staraptor. Because it has Intimidate, you will not be able to kill it with close combat, and you have to Fire Blast it. And if you miss, you will die.
Please hit Fire Blast. And you need Blaze to just be able to rip it turn 1, which is why you're always dying. It doesn't actually do more than half to you, but you're always under a third in Blaze.
Yeah, you are always under a third due to the Victory Road setup. There's really no way around it.
We're always angling to go for this strat.
Yeah. However, if you do die to Staraptor, after reviving, you can use close combat to kill it, because then you would have gotten rid of the effect of Intimidate.
Yes. So at worst, it's always just one death, nothing more, if you can handle it. So I guess that means that the run will continue anyways. As long as he had a revive. I'm not sure if he... Oh, he probably...
Yeah, he picked up the revival herb, so he definitely...
Oh yes,
still has it.
revival herb. Yeah, you do remind me of that.
Okay, he hit the Fire Blast anyway.
It's very nice. I think I calculated it, and it's like 36 seconds. I don't even know. It's been so long. It's been 4 years. If you die there, 18, 36, 24.
Yeah, I remember being close to 40 seconds, but I don't have the exact number.
Okay, then 36. We can run with that. Yeah, 36 seconds.
And for most runs, it's not an affordable time loss.
No. Think about like a 3 what's his PB? It is a 336 54. If he was like on low 336 pace and he misses this, then it's not a PB anymore, even though he has a 54.
I mean, as Chimchar runner and EX Chimchar runner, we definitely know how it feels to hit the final Fire Blast.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. Because the rest of the run is like, you're so likely to
the relief.
finish with a PB.
Fun fact is, I actually never finish a run with safe Bursa.
Oh.
All of my finished Chimchar runs has YOLO Bursa.
I've YOLO'd Bertha a few times. It ain't that bad. You can miss the first one, but you can't miss the second one.
Yeah, the first one actually lets you survive.
Yeah. So it's like almost as risky as doing another Victoria Road rival. A little more risky, I need to say.
My Chimchar career was actually pretty funny because my first run was 347, and then I got a 343, and then I got a 339. So I saved 4 minutes on each of my PB.
Do that again. For V335, second place.
That sounds really difficult. I believe you also skipped some minutes barrier when you were grinding, right?
I skipped the 340, but that's because I had a 341.00, and then I beat it by over a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I set it up pretty much as easy as it could be to skip 340. It was always about the 339 at that point for me.
Yeah, on my first grind, I also set the goal to be 339. I mean, it is a pretty good goal. At the time, it would be considered a good run.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
And it's not like unreasonable
which is not that important, but it's good to not lose a turn. Yeah, the 339 that I had, it was honestly a pretty decently lucky run. Like, I mean, the start wasn't great, but I like hit all my fire blasts that really mattered. I missed it, like,
yeah. I mean, you also kept extended, so you worked for it.
Yeah. Oh, that was one of the first times that I like got B-barrel on a run.
Yeah.
Not like
I actually
very first time, but like maybe like the third time.
Yeah,
So,
because I ran
really
Platinum Glitched before Glitchless, I had a lot of training to keep RNG minutes.
Yeah, once you get used to
I was
the
pretty good
Platinum
at getting
feel,
B-barrel.
Yeah, you just get used to the Platinum feel, and then you can just do it more often. But it kind of took a while to even get runs that got close to it. A lot of the time, you lose it right before that area. Like it.
Yeah, because biking section is more difficult.
Yeah, doing minute with extended. It was even like an easy path. Like it had like.
Yeah, but my manip definitely made it easier on me because I don't use honey for my B-barrel.
Oh, you just like in and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Crafted's not in the one. That makes sense.
Yeah, he used X accuracy. This makes this fight completely free.
Yeah, and he also got Sandstorm, which is a better one. Sandstorm only adds 2 turns of Sandstorm because the third Pokemon is Hippowdon, which does that anyway. So yeah, Sandstorm is really good.
I think Sandstorm only loses you about 4 seconds, I think.
Well, it doesn't lose time. It's like, that's the amount of time that it appears, but, you know, Earth Power loses more than 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Is what you mean, yeah.
I believe using X accuracy and getting Sandstorm is 7 seconds slower than YOLO, right? I'm not sure about the exact.
That sounds accurate. 15. That's more already. Crafted might be on event first pace. It's very close. So 343 maybe. Actually, I can remember. I can open my Splits to find out compared to his Bertha's. That'd be smart. Because it's very consistent. You'll probably get the same endgame that I get. My life switch took a while to open up. It was dusting itself off. So my PB Bertha is 3:30.07. Crafty just got a 3:33.37. So he's 3.5 minutes behind me. Which means that He is
It's slightly ahead of
basically he's 343 flat pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty much spot on with our estimate. Adding a minute on to his 42 after the spinner, or walker, rather.
This should be pretty close to a flat 343, because like there's not really that much variance after this. Because he doesn't need to hit another Fire Blast.
Yeah, he could see like quick attack from Flareon, maybe that takes away his good HP. Fair though. Critical hit.
I always hear people say they can quick attack, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
It's just a
Somebody
miss.
has.
I really don't believe that it can use quick attack unless you're in kill range, because you will be in kill range of Psychic.
Yeah, I mean... Oh boy. Woodland would have died to Fury Slice. He did the thing that we were talking about earlier, just going in with low blaze on Stunky.
I mean, he
got
will be
Fury
able
Slice
to lead
dodge.
to, I think.
Yeah, he would be able to lift the lowest amount of rolls or hits as well. Yeah, because of each D3.
I believe 2 hit and 3 hit are both 3 and 8, right?
3 and 4 are 3 and 8, I believe. And 2 and 5 are the less likely ones. 1 and 8.
No. I'm pretty sure 2 and 3 are the likely ones. I hope I'm not just lying for fun.
Give me a moment. I'm just gonna look it up. I always thought the middle ones were. Oh no, you are correct. 2 and 3 are more likely, and 4 and 5. It's always been that way. Oh, these moves suck. I guess I've always felt lucky with those moves, and that's why. It's because I was thinking about it wrong. So yeah, since the Crafted got good versions of those earlier fights, hitting Fire Blast on Drapion and getting Sandstorm, he always has good HP here. That's just what it ends up being. Just Flare Blitz on
Does this HP
everything
make you
here.
risk
No.
Alakazam range?
No. But I just know that getting good fights on Aaron and Bertha give you good HP here. The ones that you got
Aaron,
are
you
perfect.
Fire Blast one of the poke, right?
One of the earlier pokes? Yeah, it's Drapion.
Like you Fire Blast one of the poke from Aaron, right? I don't remember
Drapion.
which one it is. Okay, Drapion.
Yeah. So he gets a Flare Blitz here and it doesn't kill him, and then he just Flare Blitz on Bronzong to just die.
Oh, you actually take death here?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you flame on it.
My fault. What am I thinking about? Is it Diamond Pearl?
Yeah, Diamond Pearl, you take a lot of death sometimes.
Yeah, it must be.
Diamond and Pearl Elite 4 looks really bad.
So yeah, on Cynthia, there's a few ways that the fight can break. Depending on Spiritomb, it's going to use Psychic, and whether or not it crits makes the fight different. But
You
typically,
should always
crit
have a
is-
way out.
Yeah. If you get crit, you don't die. So if you get crit, he's gonna take an intentional death on, I think, Roserade. But if he doesn't get crit, then he's just going to switch into Voodoo, which I assume he has on his team. I think he does. And he doesn't get crit. Yeah, he does have Voodoo on his team. So, he's just going to sack the Voodoo on Lucario. He's used close combat a bunch of times, so that puts you in extreme speed death range. So you just sack the barrel to remove the you're no longer dead. All you need is +1 to win the fight. And you don't even need any boost for Lucario. Yeah, this is just a win.
Yeah, the only thing that can lose some time here would be dying to Garchomp.
At level 75. But it was can't believe I almost forgot about the Garchomp range. I guess he's not level 75, yeah. You can just miss the range, but got it.
Yep.
It
That
is
will be
extremely
GG.
likely that Garchomp range.
It's 14 and 16.
Yeah, 14. If you end up dying to Garchomp, then that is your death instead of the Bidoof sack or the Lucario intentional death. Because then you come back, you close combat the Garchomp, and then you beat the Lucario still with just -1. So yeah. There is a version of this fight where you come in with 2x attacks, and you do risk losing Dispiritomb.
Yeah, but you don't always have 2x attack for Cynthia, because
Yeah,
sometimes you
right,
will use in the fall route.
Crafted didn't even have the second one, so he's committed to +1, which is almost every time what you do. 2x attacks is like for pace dependent.
Yeah, I think my PB did that.
Sure. Yeah. Thankfully, I did not curse the Garchomp range. I am washed. I had to remember in Platinum. 14, 16, how could I forget?
If you do not remember it, it does not exist.
I won't come back to Chimchar anyway. If I were to play again, it's Piplup. So, Chimchar memory is just memories now.
I think me and Rubentas at least are planning to do more Piplup after the Blitz. You
That's
are
cool.
welcome to join us.
Well, I'm kind of not really a PSR runner at the moment.
You were running a different game the other day, right? I think.
I haven't been running anything. Well,
Really?
I was. If you can consider Mario Kart Time Trials speedrunning, oh, I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he got a
This is speedrunning.
343, so our prediction were pretty good.
Yeah. Turns out having splits and knowledge of the end games will give you a pretty accurate prediction. So yeah. That is new event. Best. Very early though, but it is a 343.06. GG.
And I will be trying to beat it tomorrow, just not today.
Yeah, every runner here should at least have like a pace that is able to beat this. So this is nothing too special. Not to be pessimistic, but yeah, you should expect every runner here to have probably at least a sub 340 pace at some point. If not, they're quite unlucky. So yeah, all these runners are definitely capable of it. I'm sure that's some people's goals as well, just like at least have one of those, and then if they're extremely lucky, then they're going to be able to have record pace.
I think I will be a little worried if Rubendas doesn't PB during the event.
I'm sure that is the minimum goal. Good D-Rust, that makes sense. So Woodland actually recently beat my time.
Yeah, very recently. He actually got his 339 during the Barrier Blitz invite period.
Yeah, while trying to get his invite.
Yeah, he's been grinding the game on and off for like
years and years.
More
now.
than a year.
Even before I did. He wasn't.
Well,
he was
yeah,
a
but
good
like
runner.
he came. I think he came back in sometime in 2024.
I think it's earlier than that.
Is it? I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's been grinding on and off.
Okay. At the end of 2018, literally New Year's Eve was.
I think he used to be a Piplup runner.
Yeah, he used to be a Piplup runner, and then he came back. He still did Piplup. Oh no, he did Chimchar. My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been Chimchar since coming back.
I actually made the new fashion case because he was having problem with the old one.
It just proves that the innovations help. As time goes on, those who are playing the more recent route are able to achieve lower times. Which means that when I come back, I can implement that. And theoretically,
When you
I
come
should
back, you can play the better Piplup route.
That's right. And that's, I believe, the biggest thing that is going to over Chimchar. That's also true. Crafted was the one to, like, start seriously putting Chimchar on the map. Him and Dexy. That kind of started when the record was a 342, and Crafted worked it down to, well, I remember the 339 grind, and then he had like many PBs until he got eventually 336, high 336. And there was a record in between. It's Go-Go-Go's 337. That was a Piplup run that seemingly took Chimchar back out of the competition, but the 336 Chimchar run seemed like on the high end. But then Crafted and Dexy both got 336s with Chimchar.
I mean, Chimchar actually held record for a good duration of time.
Yeah. Been very...
For a long time, like, there weren't really anyone that was willing to use Piplup because of the early game. I think there were literally like 2 years where nobody wants to play Piplup at all.
Oh yeah, that was part of that. Everybody was on the Chimchar hype, and then like Worcester and Skoa were the only Piplup enthusiasts. And Major, I guess. Thunder's an early game. Gardenia is very easy for Chimchar, not the case for Piplup.
The identifier actually helps on Gardenia more than Rourke, because on Rourke, even if you identify the fight, you have very limited options to make an impact.
Yeah, that's true. I do see that.
So the identifier on Gardenia brings the win rate from around 67% to 85%, which is pretty good.
That's good to know the numbers.
Hello.
Here's Crafted. Congrats on your D-Rust run at event first.
Yes. Sorry, March.
No problem. You are getting beaten tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
How was coming back in short notice?
Well, at 9 PM yesterday, I realized I couldn't find my platinum cart, so that
Yeah,
I almost didn't make it. I had to go back to my mum's house, search for it.
At what point did you like sign up for the event? Was it, like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been?
I should've-
I guess you have not been.
I should have been
practicing.
more prepared. Yeah.
Have you gotten D-Barrel yet on the new pass?
No.
Well, he hasn't practiced.
So I think that's on that run was the first I've got on this new path, which is like 2 Eterna. And I just took extra steps on cycling mode, and yeah, seemed like it wasn't working.
Yeah, I have not done the new
Sure,
path.
the new pass does work with extra step on the.
I think I did an extra step in Eterna and then 2 extra in cycling mode.
Yeah, that works. I have the backup for even 8+ steps.
Oh. The spinners didn't seem right. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll check it.
There are 2 spinner. There are 2 possible set of spinner that can work. Oh well, GG on your first run with the new pass.
Yes.
Anything else you would like to add?
I hope I play better in the next round. Because I was quite bad hitting 3 options.
That's
And
kind of
running out of
what we all
PP
think.
at one point where you're not supposed to.
Oh, I think you run
confident
out of like
you'll be
flame
better.
well after melee,
Yeah.
right?
I ran out
That
on the drift loop of flame wheels and fire blasts. So I had to use the ether.
Use the ether to be able to use one more move.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
wow.
was ridiculous.
I imagine that you probably wanted a Barrier Blitz of this for so long.
Yeah,
And you were
wish
probably
there was
hoping
one-
that it was sooner
I wish
before the
there was one,
Piplup stuff.
yeah. There was one like 3 years ago when I was running this a lot.
Prime. I think that's everybody, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, this Barrier Blitz is definitely interesting. We have 3 Chimchar runner and 3 people.
Yeah, at least that was how it worked out.
yeah, that worked out really well.
everybody who currently runs Chimchar is, you know, in this Barrier Blitz. There are more Piplup runners, I think, because Worcester and Cellen aren't in this Barrier Blitz, and they're top 3. Well, I guess Dexy is not here.
Yeah, Dixie.
I mean, I think Dexy would be do Piplup, right? I don't know. That's
I think you do. I think you do Chimchar.
really.
I'm pretty sure he was telling people to do Chimchar. So, but you never know.
Yeah,
with Dixie.
he is telling people to do Chimchar so he can beat them with Piplup.
Dexy, please get 334 with Chimchar. Thank you.
Yes. We just need some new strats.
Yes, please.
He is in the mine. He is in the emerald mine.
Don't Blizzard.
Alright, I'm gonna go. So there's like 2 hours left today, isn't there?
Yeah, will you do more runs?
Maybe in like an hour or so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see that. Alright. Probably just need a break.
Because it would be like quite late as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see you in that amount of
Yeah.
time and tomorrow as well.
Yep, see you guys.
See you.
See you.
Alright, that was crafted.
Hopefully,
Looks like-
Skull Go will get back to action pretty soon.
Yeah, I definitely have my eyes on Skoa right now. Skoa is the strongest Piplup runner we have. I did see him do like Fantina practice, Fantina and onwards practice, so that's like a good indication that he's ready to at least get past it. And he's probably done the early game so much that it's like nothing to him at this point.
Yeah,
So,
early game is
prepare
pretty
again.
repetitive, so we're kind of just all like used to it at this point.
Yeah. Skoa has not been playing much PSR at all. He's sort of like me. I feel like as we get further and further away from the pandemic, people are just playing PSR less. Everybody.
Yeah, because PSR is a big time like
Time
investment.
sink. Yeah, and people
Yeah.
have more responsibilities that they get as they get older and as
Yeah, I
society
think I
needs to get back
patronized
together.
Skull Go into joining this one. I told him you have to meet your yearly platinum quota.
Yeah, he does play platinum every year. That's true, and white too.
Yeah.
But hopefully he isn't sacrificing too much to play.
He told me, so today he made it to Fantina. He told me that's actually the furthest he's been in 2 years.
Does that include like a long grind 2 years ago?
I
Or
mean,
is
he
it just
did
'cause
play
it's not
for a while last year and the year before last one. He both played Piplup for a good amount,
So
I
across
think.
those 2 grinds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Woodland's kind of in a section here where he has to focus up on the movement.
Does he still have a nip?
It does appear so, because of the
Yeah.
spot that he repelled.
Yep. That'll be the first early B-barrel of the event.
Can't wait. Although he has to...
He was
finish
actually
off.
on PB pace for his first run. The first run he got on, he was on PB pace
Yeah, to bridge
after
ride.
melee. But I think he had a really rough fog round.
Yeah, that'll do you in. Chimchar is sort of like... You really want a good early game. And then, like... Not lose it all in mid to end game.
Yeah, I think
That's
my
like the
Chimchar PB
formula.
actually has one of the best early game in Chimchar. I had a 103 Fantina, which is like really, really good.
My PB is like the reverse. It's not a good early game, and then
Yaxo forgot to go to
Mid-game.
center. Oh,
This
that
should
will
be B
break
barrel?
the minute. Yes, this is B
Yes,
barrel.
it is. Yeah, Yaxo went to the left of the mark. Oh, and I believe he realizes that
Oh,
it's
he
not gonna
reset,
work.
I think.
Yeah. He burns the B barrel, which turns it from a 99.99994 to 100%.
Does it actually?
Congratulations. No, I mean, maybe. I know that netball it could have that potential to break. Very small.
I actually already hit 2 really interesting rock fight today with Identifier.
You're
I used Growl on Cranidos.
I bet it's like you switch out a lot more on when you know that pursuit's not coming. I guess. Or maybe it's the fights are better than that.
I actually I'm not switching. I'm not doing double switch on Cranidos because when I was making the identifier, I just like accepted that if I need to double switch, it's too slow, and I will take the death.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I guess a strat is the Starly Bidoof deposit, right, for Piplup. I wonder if people will do that.
You would not deposit Starly because you still need Starly for fly.
What is
But you
the
don't need-
deposit strat then?
But you can
That's it,
deposit
huh?
Bidoof
Okay.
because
Yeah,
if
right.
you deposit Bidoof here, you don't need to kill it on Rival 3, so it saves about 20 seconds.
Yeah, and you need a good Rival 3 fight to be able to do that, I think.
It also depends on Fantina. So the way it works is, if you Fantina determines how many slates or revives you have going into Rival 3. So if you have a really good Fantina fight and you have both slave alive, you basically have a guaranteed win on Rival 3. But if you only have one slave, your win rate is about 75%. And if you have no revive remaining, then your win rate is about 35%.
Wow. So do you think it should be like the default strat, or no?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Bad runs only?
Yes,
Yeah, that's fair.
because the difference in win rate is too big for 20 seconds, in my
Yeah.
opinion, at that stage of the run. Because if you get past Rival 3, you are very favored to finish a run. Because like after Rival 3, the thing that really kills you is the Fog Machoke, the Electabot, and Candace, Cyrus 3, and Lucian. Like that's it. So in my opinion, like it's like not really worth it for most
Yeah,
runs.
making one of the last gatekeeping fights that much more risky is like you kind of just want to get past it, but you're just making it harder. It's not great. Okay, Woodland's on Fantina. A little scary if he gets like confused by his Magius, the Psybeam.
Oh, my okay, my Twitch feed is actually behind you by a lot.
Oh, I'm watching the Tahis perspective.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I did not even realize.
Weird. Yeah. little.
Well, the fight is pretty good for Chimchar. Because
Yeah,
after
you just have to not
X-Speed, you are
get
able
crit.
to outspeed. Yeah, you
Just
are
have to
able
not
to,
get
like,
crit or
being able to
confuse.
outspeed Miss Magius is give you a really big advantage.
Yes. Alright, and that's good. Good skills. -1 defense, blaze, +1 flame wheel. You need all that. Or you can just flame wheel. And that procs is citrus though. $105.27. I'll check my time. My splits.
That's a 337, 337 pace.
Yeah, my PB had a 105.12, so it's pretty much on par with mine's. We also have to see what Lucky Egg strategy he gets.
With this new pass, you always only go for the first encounter.
Oh, that's really good. Probably 110.
111 probably.
First, yeah. But just
It's actually good that his Bibarel... Wait, okay, his Bibarel is burned. I hope he remembered to headbutt instead of Thief. I think using Thief here won't do enough damage to guarantee the kill. I'm not too sure though.
Hopefully headbutts or thieves, and it just works out. One of them died because
Yeah, he is certainly ahead of his PB right now.
Yeah.
His PB early game was not too good.
Kind of the goal that you want with Chimchar is like a mid-30 Rourke, sub-40 Mars, and sub-50 Gardenia. It's not the
That's
pace
like the
with
average goal.
Woodland has missed Staravia after double team. That's really not good.
Oh, okay, that is horrible. Okay, at least I think at this HP he can get hacked, right? I don't
24.
remember.
Maybe you can do that much, yeah.
He Shadow Claws turn 1. Is that the correct play? Wait, did he already use his Revival Herb?
I didn't even see it. I don't think so. That's not what the pace is like. Okay, well.
That's a pretty strange way to do. Wait, he wiped?
Yeah, I don't think he played it correctly.
Yeah, he should have leered.
He should have leered. Leered and then gonna be barrel. Headbutted. Revival Herb. Shadow Claw.
Wait, how did he wipe? Did he already say? Oh, because he died to the Staravia?
Well,
He must have died to Staravia.
did he have all his pokes? Or was one of them dead?
I mean, I only saw him sacking 2 Pokemon. So he must have died somewhere else as well and then have to revive. Because I also saw that he no longer has Revival Herb, I think. Maybe he died to Jupiter and used Revival Herb there. That's the only
Oh, you know what?
explanation I can think of.
That would be like most likely spot. Oh, Yaxo has a message. It says yes on Jupiter. So, I think that's probably the case. And we just missed it.
Yeah.
That is our bad. But yeah. Well,
At
that's
least you get
unlucky.
to, yeah. At least you get to have the chance to use a revival herb on Jupiter. In People Pro, you do not buy revival herb. So if you die to Jupiter, it's GG.
Yeah, if you die to Jupiter, you have to get
yeah,
like a good Staravia. And then play Rival 3 to not die.
Or you
have to,
can
like,
revive it in the contest hall.
Instead of healing. Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, we've hit 4 p.m. The event will... Well, everybody's kind of started at different times, so... I'm not sure who's keeping track.
We actually all
probably
started
guys.
within 1 hour of each other.
Oh really? When did you guys start?
Yeah. So they started at the at 6 your time, 6 a.m. your time.
Okay.
So the 4 European people started at 6 a.m. and then me and Woodland started around 7 a.m.
Oh, that's actually really good. So we have like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours of attempts left for everybody at this point.
Oh yeah, okay. Woodland was a bit late.
Oh, okay. Woodlands is the latest by quite a bit. More than an hour over. Let's go, March. I mean, I'll probably be around for the set of attempts for those that started around like 10. Or we'll end at 10 UTC.
Yeah, I think Skoagogo will probably be back soon and do more attempts.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how
right
long
now,
you're
we
planning to
only-
stick around.
What?
I don't know how long you're planning to stick around for commentary.
I'm probably going to bed pretty soon. It's already 4 a.m.
Got you, yeah. It's 20 UTC right now.
Yeah, I'm not at the best physical location for this event.
Is your Wi-Fi fun? Or...
Well, no, it's just the time zone is pretty rough.
Oh. That makes sense. We can go to break when you go, because I'm also itching for a break, and maybe Minna will be back relatively soon.
So people have actually had a lot of quality of life improvement over the past year. So Worcester found a catch manip cluster for Kricketot. So now you basically can always catch Kricketot in one ball and after 1 pound. So it's both time save and consistency improvement. And then I also have identifier now, so the people up early game is actually a lot more tolerable compared to what it was like two years ago.
That's actually, yeah, one of the bigger ones. Like, not ever losing a run to Kricketot. That's pretty great. Is Kricketot the first one that you catch? And then you catch B-Barrel Starly after the trainers? After 2 trainers?
No, you catch Starly immediately after Kricketot.
Oh, okay. And then Bidoof is like after the 2 trainers, though.
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of... You can kill Bidoof in 1 hit, right? With a crit?
Yes, so you always bubble Bidoof. if you have torrent, it will always make it 100%. Well, you get what I'm saying. Almost
Yeah.
a guarantee catch.
Yeah. 99.
The max roll leave Bidoof at 1 HP, so you never kills it without a crit. If you don't have torrent, it will still always be like a 78% catch, I believe. Yeah. So that the wild Bidoof that we catch is actually pretty carefully selected. It has a minus special defense nature, which makes it actually easier to catch.
That's nice. I see that Repentance has a heart rate tracker.
Yeah.
It's going up. It started at like 66. And now he's as he's doing more manips, it's going up and up. Oh my goodness. It's almost 80 now. It is 80.
He is becoming a furnace.
He's mashing right now, so he has to put in the heart rate. He has to get the blood pumping to his hands. Now it's gone down. It's gone way down. It was just the mashing.
Yeah. So there's also something interesting in this route. So the Bidoof that he will fight after this trainer, his Bidoof have simple ability, which makes it so that the ability change is doubled. This makes it that it is worth it to sometimes use Growl on the Bidoof. So instead of 4 damage, it will be 1.
That's funny. RGD dogs. Pringles. That'll have an increased heart rate effect. Pringles.
I do not like Pringles.
You don't? I can see that. Pringles are like just kind of plain. Even if you have flavor, it's just a Pringle. I really like sour cream and onion Pringles and barbecue Pringles.
I do like
the cheese
potato.
Pringles.
It's called potato chip, right? I don't want to be stupid.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah, I know.
potato chip.
I mean, I
with
like
a funny
potato chip, but
math
I don't like
shape.
Pringles.
People like to talk about the Pringles shape because of its mathematical properties. The hyperbolic paraboloid.
I think I eat more from Lay's, the potato chips.
I actually really don't like Lay's. I think Lay's is so like boring and so salty for no reason. I prefer almost every other chip to Lay's. Lay's clears Pringles. I see. We have a chips not knower in our moderation team and tech team.
You are just not Asian enough to get it.
What? We're all Asian here. I get it. The exotic Lay's flavors. I think those are bad too. The Asian exotic flavors. Sorry, I don't like beer can chicken Lay's. Takis definitely has the chip game on a chokehold.
I don't even know what Takis is.
It's like rolled chips, like tubular chips that are like dusted in like a spicy lime flavor.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah. I really like Takis. I think kettle chips are the best.
I don't eat enough snacks to really commentate on this.
Yeah, like Cape Cod kettle chips. Oh, what do you know? The Boston guy likes Cape Cod chips. Ah. Wish I had more runners. Come on, guys.
I need Skoa Gogo to use teleport to get back home and start doing runs.
Use teleport.
But as a Japanese runner said, don't teleport.
Don't teleport. As he plays teleport category.
I think he considered doing Platinum Any Person again instead of doing Emerald, but he ended up going into the Emerald mine.
He didn't have a fun time doing Plat 80%, I could tell.
He just could not ever catch Golduck.
I know.
Emerald is going through some interesting changes though, it seems like they are working on the lonely route.
Yeah, but Dexy's playing Japanese. I mean, I guess he will do English, maybe. They're quite a bit different with the trainers.
Yeah, the lonely, I think lonely route can send me straight to hospital.
I don't really know, but I think I could probably make an inference that it's worse for early game and better for after Norman. I guess. Could be wrong.
I think Yaxo will be back very soon. Yeah, he is back.
Yippee!
I actually tried really hard to push him into running people, but I failed.
Yeah. I mean, Yaxo had a choice pretty recently. Like, he pretty recently picked up Plat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't blame him for the Chimchar pick. Made it easy to get invited to this event, that's for sure.
I don't actually think like Piplup is that much worse than Chimchar for runs now.
No, I think if you're new, then you can definitely just start with Piplup, get a run that finishes, and like eventually when you get a Deathless run, it's gonna be like a pretty dang good time. Like as long as
I
you
think
can,
the
like,
biggest
pass
problem
spinners
of
reliably.
Piplup is like you probably want to actually practice late game independently before
Yeah.
actually doing run.
And telling a Pokemon speedrunner to practice is funny.
Also true. I think for the past 2 years, I probably spent 10 times more amount of time in routing than actually doing runs.
Yeah, that's your deal. And also like making programs to unlock more routing power.
I think it took me maybe at least 100 hours to finish the battle engine, and then I probably actually do runs with the result for like maybe 20% of the time.
You barely do runs because you just have something else to route.
Well, hey, now I have identifier for Whitney.
Oh, that's okay. He hit the rock. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, he should be
That's
fine.
pretty good. You have to like make sure that he wasn't turn framing off of it, so that's why he was walking into it.
Even if you turn frame, you can actually save it. Yeah.
He probably just didn't want to think about it or wasn't ready to. And that's why he did that instead. Which is just fine.
In fact, if you accidentally turn frame there, all you need to do is like walk one step after this boy.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Probably just you should have that on hand then. What was I gonna say? I forget. Oh. I think this is funny because this is just like I'm not part of like PSR TV related things anymore since the podcast ended. But this is almost like a podcast because the runs are like not too many going on right now. It's not chaotic at all.
Yeah.
No like terribly like split screen action that requires like 4 different things to pay attention to.
Yeah, I think I was working on the battle engine alone, and then TTS decided to hop in because at the time he was running hard gold any person, so he wanted to get the Whitney stuff ready sooner, so he jumped in.
The absolute state of Gen 4 runs right now. Identifiers everywhere. Every cat.
Gen 4 is just war of
Information
knowledge.
game.
Yeah, information game. At least HCSS is now back to like a runnable state for me because I know how to solve cans, I know how to do identifier now.
Yeah.
Or not that I know now, but I have
like-
it now.
It seems like we're pretty much all the way there.
Well,
Except maybe
too
on
bad
the-
this is not 2 years ago when people were actually running.
Maybe not on the sub 330. Are we missing anything for the sub 330 route?
Sorry, what?
Record route in HCSS?
If I'm missing anything, then I guess it would be a Risky Misty.
Risky Misty. I don't know if that's really... Oh, the... Right, I remember. That's like, you have to know the frame that you're entering. That's insane, man. So insane to think about.
Identifier just kind of like wrecked the game for me in a way because for 2 years it's just a waste of time to run because you don't have the information.
Yeah, like just throwing away runs to fights that you can just beat sometimes that you wouldn't be otherwise able to. That just feels bad. I wish I could like care less about a given run, but it's a huge time sink and it's like it weighs heavily. Like I still remember like my best paces for each game almost. Like where they die. Yeah, unfortunately, there are other things in my life that are just like keeping me away from picking up the DS again. Gen 4 especially. Gen 5 I can easily. Well, maybe not easily. Reventus is
One of the problem of Gen 4 game is its entrance barrier is too high now.
I mean, I can never expect somebody to enter and then like be a record contender, is how I feel. It's never been that way. but yes, it does take a lot to get to that level now. I don't think it's ruined. I think people can easily enjoy Generation 4. You're still able to do things that you were able to years ago. Okay,
Like, I
it's
think
not gone
there's
pursuit
actually-
at all. He's trying to save the fight after getting flinched. Okay, well, that was a potion. So this is a heal.
I think Generation 4 nowadays just have too much to learn.
Yeah, I feel that way. It's just too much. Also, I guess I have an update on my hands that... No, I guess I haven't told that you guys and BS, but like, I literally went to like my doctor about my hands, and he was like, go get an x-ray, maybe go to a hand therapist specialist. So I did get an x-ray, and then like it came back with all negative results. Like nothing is actually wrong with my hands, except that it just feels bad, and Rupert just gets flinched again. Yeah, that's this fight. Granados with the 30% headbutt flinch. It's just kind of stupid. He said he could have played it better, but
Certainly.
honestly, it's just a cooked fight anyways, so it's not too bad. Don't feel too bad. But yeah, on my hands, it doesn't seem like there's an easy fix at all. Because if something was broken, then I'd be like, okay, I can just get it fixed, and things will probably start feeling better immediately. But this is like, it feels pretty bad, but there's no fix.
Are you just like using your hands significantly more because of work?
No, it's just like been feeling bad, and like I don't even need to do much to make it like feel like sore. Like,
Mhm.
you know, I feel like a normal person would feel this sore after like maybe 6 hours of playing Pokemon, but I feel it like within minutes. So I'm always like constantly like have hand fatigue.
Yeah. I actually had a period of time where like I was starting to feel, I mean, not hand pain, but it was, I guess fatigue is the right word. Then I started mashing with Spoon. Became a Spoon assisted speedrunner.
I think Spoon gives me arm fatigue. Like, it's just the same, but more uncomfortable. I mean, I'm playing different games now. I'm playing like Mario Kart. Even that is like makes it feel bad, and I'm just like holding A with my thumb, and it's just like, wow. Is there any more beginner-friendly guides to Platinum Glitchless? Can't open the Piplup beginner guide. We should be able to help you on that. Which guide were you trying to open? Darkrai?
Is there actually a Piplup beginner guide? Oh, I think Ashley made one, right?
Soldier 64? I was able to open it. Is there anything we can give him? I feel like you're the person to help somebody. I've been a little out of it recently, years. Okay, well, you linked the Diamond and Pearl ones, but I assume. Do you want Platinum or Diamond and Pearl? I guess
I mean, the
Platinum.
difference is just a fight, so I don't think it really matters for beginner. They're like behave the same basically.
No. He's asking for. Okay, well, he's linked Platinum now. Well, you can't use the same manips for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Oh yeah, right.
So you have to follow the Platinum minute and whatever. Is there any guides that we can send him that are like a little more up to date?
Is he trying to find platinum or like specifically people?
Yeah, I think Piplup.
Might have to ask Etchy for that. I'm pretty sure he's the one who made a beginner guide with beginner manips.
It says it's Soul Soldier 64, which is pretty outdated at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Etchy had one for when he was doing marathon.
I'm gonna be honest, the distribution of information on Piplup is kind of geared for top runners. It kind of assumes a lot of like understanding of Generation 4 already.
Well, it's just the Piplup in itself is not really a beginner route.
Yes, that too. There's a lot more for Chimchar. But if you just like asked in Discord, then we can come back to it later. And we can help you get started with Piplup, I'm sure. Rather than in Twitch chat.
I really would not advise beginner to start with Piplup because the currency literally gets Pokeros at Fashion Case.
Yeah.
Like, I do not think that's a reasonable ask for any beginner.
Probably doesn't want to start somewhere where like you can continue a run about like 30 minutes. Well, earlier than 30 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, Chimchar certainly does a better job there because we get it as Shink's trainer, which is like 20 minutes into the run. Okay. Well, it appears that we will have a...
Yeah, we'll be switching commentators now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a short break. So yeah, enjoy some Rebentis and Yaxa resets as we transition.
Yep. Thanks for sticking with us.